Hello. Last night, I fed my flesh until I was bloated. Then an emptiness set in, so empty that my body could have floated down a river embankment and settled on shallow ground where I could have drowned. Last night, I fed my flesh on the bittersweet taste of the past, decided to make my first, my last, as our bodies collided and I lost myself. Completely blindsided by his sweet nothings, I forgot what I would be risking to be with him just one last time. The crime of the century against my own body as I committed adultery against my faith. Last night, the old me reached out from the grave and grabbed hold of my ankle and dragged me down to her level. Last night, I met the devil. He whispered in my ear after God told me this was all a test and told me how I would fail as I readmitted myself to the gates of hell. All access passed to amusement as the scent of our sin was inhaled through my nostrils and corrupted my soul once again. Last night, I drank from the cup you poured and hoard myself for you, to you. And you say you respect me, but how easily you forget me once legs have been closed. Completely exposed, vulnerable, and unclothed, I could barely recognize my own reflection. Simple conversation somehow changed the direction of the path I committed myself to walking. I took the ring from my finger, symbolizing my new covenant, as my morals became absent and I strayed. Last night, I called out to God as I choked on my tears. Drowning in my fears, I confessed my sins to him. The memory of you went down the drain as I cried out to God to remove this self-inflicted pain. Water cleansed my frail body as God showed mercy and stopped the stream of tears expelling from my eyes. Self-pity ceased. I decreased and he increased within me as I gained the strength to walk away. I forgave myself and turned my back on yesterday. God has someone waiting for me. Patiently, he is in the background waiting for me to be found. But until that moment, I am no longer trying to figure out who he may be. I am working on loving me. I give God complete trust to keep my heart safe. I recommit myself to my faith. Because I am worth the weight that it will take for my heart to be restored. Two paths diverged in the wood, and I chose the path so many others explore. But I implore you, beautiful women, choose the path rarely traveled. Let your gift be unraveled by the man God has handpicked. You can't predict when he will come, but he is coming. Be patient. Don't mistake pursuit for conquest, and true love will manifest in God's perfect timing. You were bought at a price and a cost too high to sell yourself short of God's blessings.